into it, as the kids say. Clock that, T. Hey y'all, welcome back to another weekly vlog. I am just finished getting ready and I did my little OOTD for TikTok and I'm about to head out. Got a few stops to make. One of them y'all could probably guess because I realized I literally go every single vlog. Not intentionally, but I always need stuff. And so I have a Target pickup order to do because I got a few things for the house this morning. And then I'm going to take some clothes to Plato's Closet. Also, y'all see that there's a puppy here. This is not our puppy, but we are dog sitting for some friends. And so this is little Lulu right here. Her name is Lulu. I forgot what kind of dog she is. She's a mix. I think she might be a poodle mix, I think, but don't quote me. I don't know. Anyway, I got a bag of jeans to take to Plato's Closet because I am finally getting rid of some jeans that I cannot fit them, or I don't like the way that they fit on me or whatever, and I'm tired of keeping things that do not fit my body well and that do not make me feel good. So I'm going to take those to Plato's Closet. Hopefully they give me something for it because Plato's Closet be acting up. And not to mention, of course, with spring coming in, they're looking for a lot of summer clothes. So I don't know how likely they are to take all of these jeans. I really hope that they do. And I hope that they give me something for them, like not $20, but at least 30 would be cool. But whatever they give me, whatever they're willing to take, I'm willing to take because I just don't want these jeans anymore. And I don't have anybody to give them to. I don't have anybody in my life that I could give them to. So I'm just gonna get rid of them or sell them off. Also, I told y'all in last vlog that I ordered some black Amber, Crombie, and Fitch ankle jeans. They did not fit. And when I got them in the mail and I tried them on and they did not fit, that's when it finally dawned on me that typically black fits a lot tighter than blue denim. So I should have kind of thought about that before I got these, but they're so cute. I'm sure they would have been so fire if I could fit them, but I could not. So that sucks, but it's okay. We push on. I'm used to it at this point. So I'm gonna go do that. And then the other thing that I wanna do today is go look for some workout clothes. Y'all, I've been going to the gym consistently all week. I've been getting up between 5:30 and 5:45 and getting to the gym about 6:30, and I'm so proud of myself. First 2 days of this week, I just walked on the treadmill, and then yesterday I did a little bit of weights on my upper body, and then I did some walking. And so I'm really proud of myself, but a lot of the workout attire that I have is a little bit old, and if you know anything about workout attire, it starts to smell. And so some of that is just I'm not washing it properly, which brings me to one of the things I picked up from Target this morning. But the other thing is sometimes it's just best to start fresh and get some new ones. And so the ones that I have 2 pair from Crazy Yoga from Amazon, and then I had 1 pair which was the 90 degree, which I got from Nordstrom Rack. It's been a little minute since I had those, so it's about time to upgrade those anyway or refresh those. And so I think I'm gonna go to Old Navy and check. I have a few of their workout tops. I'm not a big fan of their leggings. I don't like workout leggings with pockets. I don't like that. And that's primarily what they have as far as actual workout leggings. Anyway, we can talk about that a little bit later. So I'm gonna try Old Navy. I am gonna look at Plato's Closet because a few times I've been able to find sports bras there. Some pretty gently used ones, but again, sometimes they be getting over because they be charging the arm and the leg, and I know y'all didn't give nobody much money for these items. So I'm gonna check there while I'm there, and then I might go by Nordstrom Rack to look there too. So we'll kind of see, but that's kind of the plan for today. It is lunchtime, so I'm kind of like, I need to have a plan for lunch so that I don't eat out, but I don't have a plan. But anyway, I'm gonna take Lulu out to use the bathroom real quick, and then we're gonna get rolling. All right, come on.
this receipt is for you to hold on to.
Okay.
That 10% is if you want to do a trade.
Okay.
And then you're
First good sign is they have a lot of options on the activewear. So well, today is a good day in here because I done found some good stuff. Let me show y'all. I found this last vlog. Actually, I don't think I told y'all, but I've been looking for kind of graphic type pullovers like this. Perfect. And then I found so many cute sports bras. I'm not getting all of these. I'm standing back here in the cut because I'm about to choose which ones I'm gonna get. But I am gonna get this Gymshark tee and then this dry fit Nike tee that I found in the men's section. Always check the men's section, especially for graphic tees or workout tops. You can find it over there. You just might have to get it like a smaller size. Like this is a men's small, but I know it's gonna fit exactly how I want it to. Let me pick which of these sports bras I'm gonna get. I'm only gonna get 2.
I don't remember, honestly. You're gonna have to search them up again.
Okay, y'all. So let me show y'all what I actually ended up walking out of there with, because I changed it, not by much, I can't remember, but I ended up getting this little coral sports bra. I think that this is really, really cute. And then as I was putting the pink and the gray one back, I saw this purple. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. And I try not to get things that I already have. Like I already have a gray Nike sports bra. I already have like an orange one, even though I'm trying to practice like one in, one out with things, especially so that I don't have just a bunch of stuff. But also the purpose of me getting more is so that I'm not wearing out my stuff, because I'm constantly washing it. So like right now I only have, I think maybe 4 sports bras, which means ultimately if I'm working out 5 days a week, I'm having to wash more so then I can have one to wear again. But also I'm not trying to be in a place where I just have a lot of clutter either. So I'm trying to practice like, hey, when I get something new, something else needs to go, so that I don't just have a bunch of stuff. Anyway, and then I did still stick with the black and white one from Avia. I couldn't pass up on this. This mug was $7. Like I said, it's great condition, especially for it being white. Like there's no stains or anything like that, and so a good deal on that. And so one thing about it, I'm not afraid to do something secondhand. Okay, I look to do stuff secondhand rather than buying brand new, because if you know that activewear is just not cheap. And I just, especially with where I am also in my fitness journey, because I am working towards kind of a goal. I'm not trying to lose a bunch of weight. I wouldn't mind losing a few pounds, but that's not my big goal. But I just know that with the type of working out that I'm doing, I'm bound to lose something, whether that's like pounds or inches or whatever. And so I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on workout clothes when I know that what I'm doing right now activity wise is going to cause me to lose weight in a way that I would need new stuff again soon. And so when I get to a place where I am just trying to maintain my weight and I'm not working out in a way that causes me to lose weight or inches, whatever, then maybe I'll do some higher end, brands, your Honor Active, your Gymshark, brand new type of thing, because then I don't have to worry about, oh, in a few months I won't be able to fit it because I've lost weight, inches, so on. Even when it comes to buying clothes, because one of the issues I keep having to buy jeans is because my weight keeps fluctuating, my body keeps fluctuating, because one minute I'm working out and so I'm losing inches, losing pounds, and then I stop working out and so then I gain the weight back or I gain more. And so that's just been kind of frustrating, but we are on the road to fixing that. Like I told y'all last vlog, I'm done wishing this about my body, wishing this about my fitness and health, and we're just doing it. We're going for it. And so it's felt really good this week to really lock in and just do what I said that I'm gonna do. Y'all, the funny thing is, they say you need to eat at home, but sometimes eating at home is more expensive. I just wanted me a good salad, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get me some lettuce, some dressing. I want salmon on top of it. I'm gonna just go buy that. But when I got to thinking about it, I'm like, after I do all of that, I will be spending almost double for what I'm finna pay for this Chick-fil-A salad. So I said, sometimes eating at home actually is not the cheaper option. Now, it is cheaper in retro, like, you know, long term, and, you know, overall you'll spend sometimes equal actually eating out. Y'all get what I'm saying? Sometimes it ain't exactly cheaper though. So I was like, I'm finna come give me this salad. Plus, it's like the time that it would take me to go to the grocery store, get all of that, and then cook it. It's like, girl, it's gonna be halfway to dinner time. I might as well wait. While we wait though, I'm gonna show y'all what I got from Target, as I always do. I picked up some laundry sanitizer, and this is specifically for, wait, let me check what I got. This was supposed to be specifically for activewear. It doesn't say it. I mean, it's on here. Like, it got gym socks and gym shorts on here, so I'm kind of like, maybe it is. Girl, I don't know. Hi.
What's it?
It was a mobile order for Unique Tea. This just doesn't say sport, so I'm like, is this the right one? I don't know. Anyway, I got it because, like I said, with sweat and all that kind of stuff, regular laundry detergent doesn't sometimes get that smell out of there super well. And so that was one of the things from my research that was suggested to try to help get that sweat smell out of clothes. And so, hi, yes, thank you.
My pleasure. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
They didn't give me a straw, but I do stay strapped with a straw though. They lucky, but they don't know that. What if I ain't had no straws in here? I'll make sure I got the right thing. I'm gonna have to. Oh. Okay, y'all. I'm glad I looked. I looked on Amazon, because earlier I was thinking about just ordering this on Amazon with the leggings that I was gonna get. I swiped through the pictures more. It says that it did get a new look, and the new look is the one that I got. So, okay. We do not have to go back. I just want to get the right thing, because look, I don't have time to not have the right thing and then it don't work. And now I have to use it till it's gone so I can get the right thing. I don't got time for that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I just tore that salad up. I don't think I ever had that salad from Chick-fil-A and it tastes that good. Underrated feeling is not feeling heavy after you eat your lunch. Usually I struggle because I don't eat the right things for lunch, and then I end up going through a lunchtime slump because the food that I ate is so heavy that I can't, it's hard for me to push through my afternoon. So it really does serve you to be mindful of what you are putting in your body. Always got to take a stop by the bags when I come in Nordstrom Rack. This is really cute. I've seen people raving about kind of this shape of bag, and this is, I actually really like that a lot. This is cute too, and it's kind of a really good size. I like that. All right, girl, it's been a couple of hours since I left the gym. I got home, had my quiet time, maybe some breakfast, showered, and then threw on some clothes. I am about to go get a oil change, thinking about getting a car wash, and then filling up my tank. After I do these few little things, I'm coming back home because I really just do not want to be out. Like, I don't mind being out, like outside, but I don't really want to go inside of anywhere or really be anywhere. I don't know, I'm in this kind of weird mood today. I'm not sad or anything. I think some of it just came from my quiet time. There was a lot of conviction in there. The Lord revealed some things to me just that have been in my heart and all the things. So I don't know, I don't know, I'm feeling a little disconnected this morning from things that usually really kind of stimulate me, and I think that that's a good thing. Because I really do believe that the Lord is trying to do a work in me on some things and ensuring that I am dependent on Him for all of my needs, mentally, emotionally. Oh, this is my husband. Hello. Hi.
And do what is good.
All right, girl, I made it to the oil change spot, but I wanted to show y'all or tell y'all I am listening to Megan Ashley's podcast in totality, and I listened to her first episode for this new season, episode 60, this morning while I was at the gym. And when I tell y'all, it was so good, it was so rich, it convicted my spirit. It was called A Sacred Pause and a Renewed Heart, and she was just talking about her sabbatical that she took kind of over the holidays into the new year and whatnot. And she talked about how fruitful her fast was that she did. She did a 7-day, no food, just water and Jesus, as she put it. And she just said how much it renewed her heart and how much it did for her. And I was just so convicted by that. And I think that was the start of kind of how I am feeling today. I was not convicted to fast per se. But I was convicted that just my dependency on the Lord is not as it should be. And I kind of knew that actually coming into the new year. And that was really something that I wrote down just as the vision for my year and ultimately for my life, of course. But just as I was sitting in my quiet time this morning in my prayer space, just what came to me was that it was the scripture Psalm 51:10, I believe it is, and it is making me a clean heart, God, and renew a steadfast spirit in me. And when I tell you, that just stuck with me so much this morning, because the Lord started to reveal to me just that I have some anger and some bitterness in my heart. And you know, when He revealed that to me, I was not offended. I was not angrier than I already obviously am in my heart, but it really was a conviction that made me go, okay, well, Lord, I want you to fix it. I do not want to be angry. I do not want to be bitter. And so I need you to step in and to help me. I really do need you to cleanse my heart. And I knew that in some ways my heart was not where it should be, because it truly says that, like, what comes out of you is ultimately what's in your heart. And the things that have been coming out of me recently are not of God. They do not honor Him. They do not point to Him. They do not point to the true testament of who Jesus is, you know? And so I knew that my heart was not where it should be, because I can see it in my life. And so I was just really convicted in that. And so I kind of, like I said, I have this kind of disconnected feeling this morning and today. And I don't know, I just really, and I think also a huge thing came up again for me, because this is not new for me, is my spending habits. So much of my spiritual issue, I think, shows up in the way that I steward money. And I know I talk about this almost every vlog. I've mentioned it, trying to be more mindful of my spending, yada, 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 on it. But when I tell y'all, it is so true. It is so deeply rooted for me. And it is such a big deal for me. And I am ready. Like, literally, I am getting to the point with myself and with this sin. Because ultimately, it's sin that I depend and treasure just money and things so much, and like it literally moves me to tears, just how deeply rooted it is. And like it brings me to the thought that like we're supposed to hate our sin. And so like the fact that I'm so moved by this, like not yay like that it bothers me so bad, but ultimately it should bother me so bad that money and things I put before the Lord. Money and things make me feel better than the presence of God. You know what I'm saying? And so and I think another thing that has brought this up for me is I am literally like one payment away from paying off my credit card debt. And y'all, when I tell you I cannot wait to rejoice, I'm already rejoicing now, as if it is already done, because really it's already done in heaven. It just has not completely manifested here on earth. But when I tell y'all I cannot wait to be out of credit card debt, I cannot. And although I still struggle with my spending habits and how I spend money and all the things, when I tell you that the Lord has really done a work in me, because the woman that I was a year ago, the way that I spent money a year ago, the way that I bought stuff a year ago is not even close to where I am today. So the Lord has really grown me. He has really pruned me in that area. Not entirely. I'm still going through the wine press like process. I'm still in there. But just the growth that I've had, I really do. I am more mindful of how I spend my money. I'm still trying to connect the mindfulness and spending money to like the spiritual why. Like right now, my mindfulness for spending money is rooted in a lot of just like, okay, you're living paycheck to paycheck, and like, you know, you have credit card debt, so you need to be paying that off instead of buying more things. I have not connected it to the spiritual truths about how God wants us to spend money. You know what I'm saying? And like, he doesn't want us to treasure things that ultimately will fade away. The clothes and all the things, and even down to like experiences. Even though yes, God wants us to experience things, go out with friends, you know, do stuff around the city, whatever, he wants us to enjoy those things. Yes, sometimes it's much deeper than just enjoying it, just spending time with friends. It's a thing that I'm trying to satisfy that won't satisfy ultimately. And so that's where I am. I'm having to make sure that I connect my mindful spending to the spiritual like connection that there is, that the Bible does say that, hey, we are not supposed to be a slave to the lender. We're not supposed to owe anybody money, something along those lines. I remember reading that. Like, God does not want us in debt. He does not want us to owe people money. He also does not, he wants us to be good stewards of what we have. And it goes back to what we hear all the time of like, if you're faithful with little, you'll be faithful with much. And so even though I'm not always like, oh, I wish I made more money, I think most people can say like, oh, I wish I made more money. But it's like, God ain't gonna do that for me, because I don't even know how to manage what I do have now. It's not that I don't make enough money now, it's that I don't know how to steward and manage my money well. That's just where I am. It's been hard. I've been struggling a lot spiritually, not gonna lie. And so I hope I've never gotten on here and portray that I have it all together, that my relationship with the Lord is where I want it to be, and that it is where it should be, because it is not. And so I pray that I can be an encouragement to you, that it is a roller coaster. It's not linear. It's hard, but I know that it is worth it to keep fighting for it and to keep pushing for it. And I've been back reading Jackie Hill Perry's devotional Upon Waking, and that has helped me since I've started going to the gym earlier in the morning, so that I have something to kind of meditate on even while I'm at the gym. And I've already put something good just in my heart and in my spirit to start my day, instead of getting up and again looking at my phone, because I'll get to the gym and while I'm on the treadmill, now I'm just scrolling on my phone or whatever. So it's good to have something that I can chew on and meditate on while I'm at the gym now.